Good morning, crew. It is Thursday, the 14th of March, and we had it was kind of a quiet day yesterday. After we had like 4 days in a row where we did some social stuff, and yesterday we didn't. We were home all day, and no real interactions except with the builders who came by, which was good. But I thought it would be actually, why don't I go through what happened yesterday, and then I will go through. I wanted to do a review of everything we've done so far and what we're committed to do for the rest of the time we're here, and what hasn't worked out. So to start with yesterday, it was more, actually it's funny, because every time I start talking about this, I start thinking about the cleaning, which is kind of the most boring thing, but we do cleaning every day, and you look at something and you're like, oh man, that's filthy, needs to be cleaned, and then I forget about it. Yeah, it's just part of what we do every day. I also spent some time yesterday, once again, doing more measurements on the house, working with Craig on the house plans, and it's funny because there's the wall behind me here is more than a meter thick, because it used to be two fireplaces back to back, and it actually above us once again, and Craig had sent me this discrepancy in the plan where he's like, how is it, this is so much longer than it seems like it should be when you have the room measurements. And it's because we've got several walls that are more than a meter thick. So I spent a bunch of time measuring things yesterday and running around the house. In addition, Vaughn is one of the workers. He works for Carl, I think. Came and actually continued the demo. I've got some footage of that all cut in here. So he went ahead and finished demoing the one bathroom in the back bedroom on the first floor, and then started the demo of the in-suite bathroom on the front bedroom on the first floor. So those two bathrooms we're having done, and you'll see in this footage that there's, the floorboards are wet in both bathrooms behind the shower. So I'm really glad we're doing that, because even though it had been a long time since those showers had been used, there was still moisture in the floor now. And so we've got heaters in there drying them out, hopefully. Yeah, so the other things that happened yesterday was Sarah scheduled somebody from a consignment or a thrift shop, not a consignment shop, to come and look at furniture to take away. We want to get rid of a number of beds and some dressers, and they're going to come tomorrow for that. And then, this is kind of an aside, but I'm not sure when this video is going to go up because our internet went out this morning. So I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. I had a rough night last night, but anyway, I was up at 5 in the morning. And I got online and was doing a couple things, and I went and got my food and came back, and the internet was down. And we have been, the previous owner graciously left the internet up and running when we got here, so we've been using that. We have a schedule for the internet provider to come tomorrow, actually, to hook up internet we're going to pay for. And unfortunately, I think that theirs cut off, and it was a week and a half that we were able to piggyback, and this was just as early as we could get the BT to come and hook up new internet for us. So we may be without internet until tomorrow at some point. So anyway, that's kind of the progress and the new stuff that's happened. So let's do a recap of everything we've done so far. So I put it in four categories here. One is deep clean. One is committed work, meaning work we've committed to pay for that other people are doing. and there's things that we were removing and replacing, and then there's the fail. So we'll go through all of this real quick. So the deep clean, we deep cleaned the kitchen, the sitting room, this room I'm in right now, the cupboard under the stairs, which I gave you footage of, the laundry room where we tore out the shelf and replaced the dryer, the shed. Yesterday, this is something I didn't mention, Sarah finally got to the boiler closet up on the first floor outrigger bathroom. So, and it's funny because like this is a little tiny closet. She took out two 70-liter bags of garbage from that little bathroom. So yeah, it just keeps going. And then Sarah also, I mentioned this, we've got these two white leather sofas, and she did a deep clean of one of those where she put cleaning solution on it and scrubbed every cushion and just put a ton of effort into it. Second one we haven't done yet. She doesn't have cleaning fluid, but that's coming. So that's deep cleaning. In addition, you know, it's just like I said, actually Sarah cleaned one of the upstairs showers, the second floor showers yesterday, which I think we're going to start using. But we just want to make sure that every shower we use is not going to be leaking. So work we've committed to that we've already put money down on and that we've started. And the first is, of course, the new heating system with all the radiators and the boiler. We got a date for the the gas install, which I think is April 19th. So that's more than a month away, but that's okay. We can live with that as long as it gets done before we leave, and that gives us, that's a couple weeks before we're scheduled to leave. The two ensuite bathrooms, which I just talked about the demo of, those should be done, I don't know, in a couple weeks, 3 weeks maybe. All of the exterior stuff we're committed to. The roof, the fascia, the back wall being cleaned and repainted, the gutters, touch-up painting around on the windows. You know, they're going to paint. I already talked about all that, but anyway, a week from today, I think they're bringing the scaffolding for that. So they'll get going on that. That should be done before we go as well. So pretty excited about that. So remove and replace stuff. Sarah actually has ordered some linens and towels. Actually, we found some towels that I think we're going to buy in bulk. She got a set of linens, but they were the wrong size, so she sent them back. So she's getting a new set of linens. But we're going to buy basically 2 sets of linens for every bed, towels for a number of people, and we need duplicate. So we need twice the number of towels as the number of people, because when we do a switch over, we'll get them all cleaned. And actually, we're buying bins to organize all that and put in the linen closet upstairs. Dishes and cookware, we've already gotten rid of most of that. I think we may replace some of the utensils, the flatware. And then, of course, internet and TV we're replacing. So all those things I think we have under control. I may be missing something. And then the last thing is the fail, and that's really the car. Buying a car, we kind of failed at buying a car. So, and we're punting on that. If things slow down a little bit later in this trip, we might circle back around to that and see if we can find a solution. But for the moment, renting a car is fine. We'll just keep doing that. So that is the progress for today. Like I said, maybe this video won't go up until tomorrow, but regardless, that's my story. I'm sticking to it.